الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه وأهل بيته أجمعين. Dear audience, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today my topic is, let not your Hafiz colleague be demoralized. It means that when we recite the glorious Quran in Taraweeh with our colleague, we should cooperate with each other. We should try our level best to complete the recitation of the glorious Quran with mutual help, with mutual cooperation. There should be nothing on behalf of us which can give the message that we are the opponents to each other. We are the enemies to each other. We are superior to each other. One possesses superiority over the other. If this is the concept, so that is very dangerous for us. How it happens? Sometimes it is found that when a Hafiz recites the glorious Quran in Taraweeh, the moment he gets stuck somewhere, the other Hafiz speaks and tells the ayah where he has stuck. That is not good. But as per the habit of the colleague, as per the mashwara in advance, we should give the suggestion, we should tell the ayah. For example, normally a Hafiz has the habit of re-recite the ayah where he is stuck when he is told the previous ayat, two ayat before the ayah where he is stuck. So a person who is listening to him, a Hafiz colleague who is listening to him, he should tell the ayah which is before this ayah, two ayat, three ayahs before this ayah, and he should let him recite this ayah. He will automatically come back and he will be able to recite the ayah where he is stuck. In 95 cases it happens that Hafiz has the habit of reversing. When he goes back, he is able to go ahead. After giving chance, if he is not able to do, then he should be told the ayah where he is stuck, and it should be so clear that he can go ahead. It should be a cooperation. Sometimes it happens that a Hafiz tells the ayah, but he tells very little portion, which portion is not enough for him to go ahead. If the purpose is to help him, why not to recite a portion which can guide him? For example, if he is in between, so the person who wants to tell him the ayah, he should recite the full ayah. Not he should recite only one word. It's not a help. Similarly, if a person is reciting and one person is his colleague, sometimes it happens that a third person vortex, and he speaks something. Sometimes it happens that one person is reciting, another is there to listen and to help him, but some other Huffaz who come after having recited in some places, then they gather, and without any prior permission, without any prior information, understanding, the moment a Hafiz who is reading out the glorious Quran in Taraweeh forgets, all speak, and continuously all speak. When all speak, what will this Hafiz understand? We do understand that this is bad, but may Allah forgive us. May Allah give us proper understanding. We keep on doing the same, telling in one time. The whole masjid sometimes rings with this push, with this luqma, but Hafiz is disturbed. If you want to cooperate, be patient. There is a person who is already a Hafiz, who is appointed for this very purpose to cooperate him. Why should you? Why should I disturb? Why should I speak? So we should avoid that. Suppose that the Hafiz who is behind him to listen to him and to help him is somewhere, sometimes he didn't catch, so you can speak. It may happen that this person, for the time being, in 1% was not careful. So in this time, only one person should speak, and he should give the chance by telling him the previous ayat. If the Hafiz is stuck again, then tell the ayah where he is stuck till the end of the ayah. He is also stuck in a particular word, and you are also repeating the same particular words. What is the benefit of this push? If all these are done to show your superiority over this Hafiz who is reciting, then it's very dangerous for our faith, for our career as a good Muslim, as a good Hafiz in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This work of ours, this misbehavior, bad attitude to this Hafiz, may Allah prohibit, will lead us to Jahannam. As we have learnt the glorious Quran, as we have memorized this glorious Quran, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for our worldly purpose. The beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is reported to have said, "Man ta'allama ilman mimma yubtagha bihi wajhullahi azza wa jalla, la yata'allamuhu illa liyusiba bihi 'aradan min ad-dunya, lam yajid 'arafa al-jannati yawm al-qiyamati ya'ni rihaha." If anyone acquires knowledge that should be sought seeking the face of Allah, but he acquires it only to get some worldly advantages, he will not experience the araf, the fragrance of Jannah. Sunan Abu Dawud, book of knowledge. In another hadith, the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is reported to have said, "Man ta'allama al-ilma liyubahiya bihi al-ulama wa yumariya bihi as-sufaha wa yasrifa bihi wujuha an-nas ilayhi adkhalahu Allahu jahannama." Whoever seeks knowledge in order to argue with the foolish, or to show off before the scholars, or to attract people's attention, Allah will admit him to hell. Sunan Ibn Majah, the book of the Sunnah. These are two clear pieces of ahadith which tell us that our this behavior, this attitude, this sense of superiority to the other is very dangerous for us. Therefore, I would be very humble to request all Huffaz Ikram that if this sense comes, we should try ourselves to erase that from our mind, to save ourselves from this evil, and to help our colleagues to complete the glorious Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our recitation, accept our reading, accept our listening, accept our helping. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.